As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a sense of panic. Yuri!
Ah, thank goodness.
You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for me a long time?
No, I just got here. But I start to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You always could text me. If I'd known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
Ah, I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
Should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. So you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it will be fine.
Take Joy to my room. First thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
So clean.
I cleaned it before you came over, so...
That's very considerate of you to do.
No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't go in there! Snatch Joy's wrist, which is in the process of opening the desk drawer line.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine, it's fine. Let go of Joy's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started?
Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements? I know, right? It's quite a fancy way of wording it.
You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
Oh, wow. Didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense?
I would see that as a compliment in real life, which apparently was meant by my character in this, and I don't know why anyone would take it as not being a compliment. I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. Something I like to think that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax.
I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Let's see.
Your rummages through a bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
Did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, it would be really neat. What's that one thing, though?
Oh, this? This is a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with the aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all.
Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you use, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Or he takes a cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole on the top. Oh, it smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps them flow throughout your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think it will be perfect for sharing our poems?
Does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. He smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here. Didn't know there was a specific paper used for origami. That's interesting.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. Need about 100 of them.
Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It'll also catch the eye of those passing by the room. May attract some to peek inside.
It's really creative.
No idea you'd be so good at this, Yori. That's so. I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it.
He giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something she enjoys.
Here's a marker, Bob. You can write any characters you want.
Now, I'm taking it that means, since this takes place in Japan, taking it that doesn't mean like characters as in like she is, but rather these things that are like the like traditional Japanese style of writing. I'm taking that to mean, in case anyone doesn't understand that. I could be wrong about that. I just think that's probably it because he says write rather than draw. And also said about words.
I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. Carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to... Yeah, it apparently did mean that. Doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yori unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Life is strangely beautiful. Silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves stitched into it. Blade itself is gently tinted blue. It's no ordinary pocket knife. Looks really fancy.
Well,
Yuri looks away. What is it?
you're going to think it's weird.
Look, weird is a good thing. I cannot stress this enough, because I said that like two videos ago, I think it was. If not for those who are weird, we as a people, like the entirety of humanity, would never have evolved past the cave dwellers. Like, the first to fashion, to shape rather, tools, he was weird. He was probably seen as something as an outcast. But because of him, hunters were able to more efficiently take down prey. So it stems all the way back to our earliest ancestors. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. Taste down, you know?
You promise you won't be weirded out?
Yeah, I promise.
Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives.
I think that's cool. I think that's badass.
They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. Combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah. It's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
He relaxes her expression once again.
Do you like to hold it?
So I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. And you can get a knife like this. Okay, I would never do this in real life. That's just stupid. Yeah, exactly. Like that's what one would deserve if they were to do that. Yeah, exactly. Why would someone do that? And this reminds me of this quote that we have in this one scout Camp Heart. We say stupidity should be painful. I just can't even read these kinds of things out loud, because I would never do this in real life, because I'm not a total moron. And it would be the holder's fault in this case. I'm not going to say that either, because again, it would be the fault of whatever total moron had done that. And like, they shouldn't have to have a warning, because knives tend to be sharp. Like, tend to be. Sometimes if they're like collector's items or something, they'll have a dull blade. But even then, it's like not meant, since it's a collector's item, it's not meant to be used to even like test it out. The right way to test out the sharpness of a knife, by the way, is to hold it underneath where there's light directly above, and hold the sharp part so that it's facing the light directly above. If you can see any like glints from it, that means those parts are not sharp and need to be sharpened, because a dull knife is actually more dangerous than a sharp one, because if it should drop, the dull blade can actually, since it won't cut cleanly, it can actually like break bone. These are all things that I learned in Scouts. See, this is the kind of thing that is deserved if someone like uses their own bare skin to test the sharpness of something. Stupidity should be painful. Let's see. Stares at noticeably fidgets. Scream. How long is this going to go on? How long is the rate of this game going to make me feel disgusted with the stupidity of what is supposed to be a character that I'm playing? Holy. Okay then. Right. Awkward. Yeah, she apparently wasn't. Every time I see it, it always cracks me up. See, someone please explain this. If this is indeed an anime thing, this whole thing with the disappearing eye, why that's done in anime. Hillary lowers her head, her face burning up. Hillary, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? And indeed, those two lines could also be said of the character who I'm supposed to be portraying here. Testing the knife out on one own self. I'll stop now. Hopefully there will be no more reason to bring that up. I'm sorry. So it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess he was just trying to help, right? Yeah, I think you're overreacting a little. Says lift the head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? Oh jeez, you've already done one stupid thing. What else are you going to do now? Not sure if you could hear that, ladies and gentlemen, but I was just face palmed. Yeah. Well, look at her. She's terrified. Way to go, whoever you are. You're not even worthy of having my name. Jeez. Yeah, did you really just do that seriously? No, no, you are not even, because you're the moron who pricked yourself with a sharp knife in the first place. You are not even, because you're the stupid one who caused all this. Yeah, because you did. You did two things wrong. Oh, jeez. Yeah, then why you do it? Why you do both those things? I'm telling you, whoever wrote this. Not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. So I, Bob the Mob, am in fact weird in real life, but I'm not weird. There's a difference. There's weird, which is like the awesome thing, like the thing, like as I said, about those throughout history who have been weird, who have been apart from the normal, and therefore the human race has advanced. And then there's weird, which is like that kind of thing. Eh? You're calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. Watch Yori's knife cut through living like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper.